Excellencies, distinguished guests, colleagues and friends, buenos tardes. As the Ambassador of Sri Lanka to China, it gives me great pleasure to speak at this seminal event on the digital economy by video. In a rapidly changing world, we face a future of immense uncertainties and challenges, as well as opportunities. The world has been changing and evolving, now more than at any time before. We have seen how new technologies and services are emerging at breathtaking pace and impacting on life, from robots to autonomous cars, to 3D printing, to the digital economy and weapon systems, not forgetting distance learning and telemedicine. Living in China, one realizes that China has become a leader in these innovations. China has designated Chongqing as the hub of its digitalization quest. I recently visited the impressive China SCO Digital Economy Cooperation Exhibition area in Chongqing, covering an area of about 10,000 square meters. It demonstrates the mind-boggling changes happening to the world that I grew up in. No one would have imagined the changes that have taken place during these years. Walking around the exhibition area, I could see that the exhibition has fully highlighted the latest technologies such as 5G, virtual reality, augmented reality, mixed reality, and 3D simulation. They have combined with promotional videos and physical displays to present the digital technologies, scientific and technological achievements, financial industries, and humanistic features. From a society that relied on paper money, we have moved to credit cards and now to a more contactless electronic payment system. Today, working from home has become the norm, as well as learning at home, as we did 300 years ago. Transforming Sri Lanka into a technology-based society is one of the key national policy objectives of the government, as emphasized in the President's manifesto, Vistas of Prosperity and Splendor. Furthermore, we see ourselves as the southern hub of the Maritime Silk Road and the Belt and Road Initiative, well positioned to connect the region digitally and to disseminate the benefits of digitalization. Sri Lanka will forge ahead with digitalization and will look for partners from all over the world. We will learn and we will share. The fast evolving digital world could leave some behind unless we all take care to learn and adapt. The Sri Lanka government has identified the 21st century as the knowledge-centric century for the country. In order to remain competitive globally, it is imperative that technology be integrated to every sector of the economy, in particular education, health, agriculture, industry, government, and the service sector. Sri Lanka wishes to be the regional innovation hub. In order to achieve this goal, Sri Lanka will maximize the use of the Internet of Things, artificial intelligence, biotechnology, robotics, augmented reality, cloud computing, nanotechnology, and 3D printing. The government plans to introduce smart classrooms throughout the country, and my embassy has been talking to major Chinese companies about this aspiration. Citizen-centric digital government is a key aspect of the Sri Lanka government policy framework. The convenience of our citizens would be the foremost consideration in setting up a citizen-centric digital government. A new e-procurement system will be introduced, thereby ensuring that corruption would be controlled and hopefully eliminated. Through a digitally inclusive Sri Lanka, we envisage creating a country with high-speed optical transmission systems and a high-speed 5G mobile broadband system to facilitate data transmission. Digital cities with digital monitoring and administrative centers will be established to address water and electricity usage, traffic congestion, and the movement of high-speed trains and disaster situations. We will also introduce mobile and digital payment systems along with the necessary physical infrastructure and the digital provisions to handle all local and international financial transactions. A cross-border e-commerce and international payment system will be put in place to handle all international trade and financial transactions electronically, along with the required legal provisions. All these will create business opportunities. We need to introduce new legislation to ensure data protection, cybersecurity, and intellectual property rights. All this will be based on a digitally savvy population. That is why the government plans to introduce the smart classroom concept to our schools so that our children will be conditioned from the beginning. The business processing outsourcing industry and the knowledge process outsourcing industry would be developed to make export earnings of US $3 billion by 2025. To realize this, Sri Lanka will set up IT centers and BPO centers in our cities. Opportunities will emerge for high-tech companies from around the world. Sri Lanka will take steps to increase the number of software engineers and programmers to reach 300,000 by 2025. Maximum support will be given to local entrepreneurs to develop software for the international market. A high-tech university in collaboration with Chinese universities is being planned. I hope this forum will serve as a constructive platform for a vibrant exchange of ideas on the evolving digital economy. We need to adapt and adopt, especially Sri Lanka. The changes are happening too quickly. The developing world must not allow itself to be left behind like on previous occasions. It is a pity, sad indeed, that high-tech digitalization is turning into another area, another arena of big power confrontation, instead of becoming an arena for cooperation. Cooperation will benefit humanity. Confrontation will only cause history to repeat itself and bring misery to many. Thank you, and I wish you all the best.